One game today, Augsberg, first round of the Cup. Let's do this. So there's nothing really to bring you in between the last episode and this one, as we haven't played any games. So it's just the one bit of news that we are looking to bring in Keenan Bennett in on loan from Borussia Mönchengladbach. They are our feeder club, or our affiliate club, and we are looking to bring him in on loan to the end of next season as a left winger. Admittedly, we don't play wingers at the moment, but leaves it to be an option for the future. Quite a few games going on, including Bayern, Frankfurt, Schalke, and the big game in the middle there, Osnabrück, at home to Augsberg. They're favourites for it, which is probably a given. And we are going to go with this lineup. Korber in goal, Agu, Gugenig, Van Aken and Volts. Volts coming in, he's not fully fit, but Collar's on the bench in case he needs to come on. Gugenig is actually going to push back to a centre-back, and Garner's going to play in the midfield as an anchorman. So we've got Garner, Blacker and Levitt coming in, with Schmidt, Alvarez and Girth as the attacking three. If it goes badly, Haya can come in for Gugenig, and Garner can push further forward in the box-to-box role that he played last game and scored that wonderful goal. But we're hoping that having like these three in midfield will be like a solid three, and Gugenig and Van Aken can start a good partnership at the back. So we'll submit this team. There's a few players struggling for match fitness, but they should be fine. And yeah, we'll just have a look and see how well we can do in this game. I'm not expecting any big things, but let's get into this. So the Augsburg team, they've got Finn Bogerson up front, Icelandic player. Striker, they've got Jensen, Vargas, Grezzo, Bayer. They've got quite a few players. Hopefully quite a few of these players are making their debut, which would be quite nice. So maybe they're like youngsters who are just coming in. You've got Lichtsteiner on the bench, Reece Oxford, Rani Khedira, that might be Sami Khedira's brother. Yep. So you've got quite a good few players on the bench that could come on. But for now, we just got to beat what's in front of us. One of these. There you go. A few players are happy. And let's go into this match. Alvarez kicks off to Garner. Gugenig now playing centre back. Hopefully he has a good game back there. Schmidt plays it forward to Agu. We gotta have an early chance. Alvarez to Agu. Can he whip a ball in? He does, but it doesn't reach anyone. And Vargas can clear up to Finn Bogerson. Van Aken good at the back there. As they just pass it round all the way back to their keeper. They pump the ball up. We're not really challenging. We're on a positive approach. I might drop that down to balance straight away, just so we're not attacking too much. Hahn at the back post, across to Jensen, Korber with a very good save. Max on this wing with the throw in for them. Big switch play which Volts intercepts. Levitt, big ball up to Girth. Oh, and Girth just fires wide. Probably should have scored, but at least we're getting chances against Augsburg. 15 minutes in, Agu with the throw in goes straight to them. We're closing down quite nicely, but they do well to get it out. Across the ball to Vargas into Jensen. Max now plays it back to Jensen, out to Max. So they got to try and put a cross in. We're doing well to stop the cross, and Blacker does very well. Out to Agu. Can we keep it? Garner, Blacker, very well worked. Out to Alvarez. Schmidt with a big ball over to Girth, who has a shot. Ooh, Kubek has a very good save. Tips it wide for a corner. Sorry. Corner going to be taken by Schmidt. Straight into the arms of Kubek, who just kicks it out for a throw-in. Very kind of him. 22 minutes left on the clock. 22 minutes gone in this game. And they are on the edge of the box. Van Aken out to Levitt, who just headers it clear. But straight to the feet of their winger, I think. Big ball out to Max, who slips in Vargas there nicely, and Korber with a very good save. 25 minutes gone. Alvarez into Agu. A bit of possession outside the edge of their box for us. Can we make anything of it? Garner now. Back out to Agu. Into Levitt. Back to Agu. Back to Levitt. Tries to feed in Alvarez, but nothing comes of it. Gunagig gives the ball away. Luckily it was forward and it wasn't behind, but Jensen now with a shot goes wide. Gunagig shouldn't have made that mistake. Now it's our goal kick. Van Aken out to Volts. Make something on his left side maybe. No, we're going to go back across down to this right side. To Agu. Heads the ball onto no one. Hahn now. Waltz tried to track his man inside, but ended up leaving a player on that side. Finn Bogerson had quite a few shots, and Van Aken blocks it for a corner. Corner to be taken by Bayer. Whips it in, back post. Garner clears. Gurizzo's got to pick it up. Can they recycle it? Volts does very well to clear. Now it's a 3-on-3. Schmidt gets tackled by Gruzzo. It's going to be a free kick. Half an hour to go. I keep saying half an hour to go. Half an hour played. Hahn out to Jedvaj. Whips the ball into the back post. Bit of pinball in there, but we managed to clear it, and Bayer just knocks it out for a throw-in. We're doing quite well though. Schmidt with a free kick. Ooh, just gets tipped wide by Kubek. Schmidt's going to go out and take this corner. Got quite a few people on the edge of the box. They just clear it. Finn Bogerson just boots it out the pitch. And that's the end of the highlight. So that is half time. They've had 8 shots to our 4. 4 on target to our 2. Possession wise they've had more of it, but it's still 0-0. Elsewhere, Dusseldorf are actually losing 1-0 to Rostock, and Kaiserslautern are beating Wolfsburg. But other than that, it's all pretty much going the way that you'd think it would. And Korber's actually played a very good game for us. Black has struggled to perform a little bit. Their right back's actually played a 7.6. Our average rating's 6.9 is our highest from our keeper. He's really keeping us in it. And passionately say, if we can get a goal, that makes us favourites. And passionately say, you weren't that bad, but I have faith in you. All the same players seem to be happy. Alvarez, Girth and Levitt. And we'll just send them out for this second half, and then we'll see what changes we can make as the game progresses. Jedvaj, their best player, we might need to keep an eye on him. Actually, both their fullbacks have played very well. Most of our players playing a 6.4. It's not ideal. Korber now with a goal kick for us. Guganig out to Van Aken, crosses box, bit dodgy, but Levitt finds Agu, headers it back down to Blacker. Gunagig, who doesn't lose it, but boots it out to their right back. Can he get across in? He plays it back to Bayer. And they play it back to Lowen. Gruzzo now back out to their right back, Jedvaj. Into Hahn. Hahn, good save by Korber. Pinball again, but Garner gets it clear. Bayer with a free kick out wide. Plays it out the edges to... Ooh, offside. We'll have a look at that if it shows it on the replay. Because I couldn't quite concentrate. Yeah, Bayer plays it out to Jensen on the edge of the box. Jensen actually has a shot. All of their players are offside, but interesting deflection. Not sure if that would have counted as offside or not. If they are, probably should have, but the deflection makes it a little bit more interesting. With half an hour to go, we're going to make a few subs. Black has not played well, so we are going to bring Klaas on to play that role. I think maybe he prefers playing defensive. We might play him as the anchor man and then Garner as the box to box. Just allow Garner and Levitt to kind of push forward together, and Alvarez is going to come off for Haider. He's going to play that deep line playmaker, and then we'll have one more sub to make after that. Korber with the goal kick, out to Gunagig, out to Van Aken again. Just always, and Volts just hovers on the ball there for too long. Hahn with a cross, Gunagig clears, well, headers it backwards to Agu, who actually clears. And now they're coming at us again. Hahn, Jedvaj, Vargas out to Gruzo. Max is open on their left-hand side. Hahn with the header goes into the side netting. 70 minutes to go. They've got a corner. Bayer to take it. Gunagig clears out to Leuven. Jensen is getting hounded by our players, but they manage to work it through. Max Richter comes on. Vargas with a header. Korber with a good save. They've got a goal kick. We're going to tell them to get creative a little bit. Max Richter on this side. I think his first name's Max. If it's not, oh, it's Marco. Marco Richter. Sorry, Marco. Out to Gruzo, out to Vargas, who tries to dink in Richter. Volts just leaves it there for him. Into Van Aken, and Volts just clears. Reece Oxford's come on for them now. Max on this left side. Agu tries to tackle, doesn't do a good job of it, and they just pass the ball to Haider, who's just walking around and gives them the ball back. Wins the tackle back. Gunagig blocks Jensen, around the keeper, scores. I mean, that was just very scrappy from us. We didn't really do anything. We got to go attacking just to try and get something from this cup game. We're going to skip that. We don't need to see that again. Awful play by us. We've got one more sub to make. Garner's played a 6.3. He's coming off. Collar. Sven Collar's going to come on in the box-to-box role. See if he can have an impact. They play out to Jedvaj. Jedvaj to Richter. Richter into Finn Bogerson scores. Gets lucky with the deflection. Bounces back at him. And he just puts it into the bottom corner. That's 2-0 to Augsberg. Yeah, if we see here, they work it out really well. And then the ball comes in here to Finn Bogerson. He takes a shot. It bounces off of Gunagig. And then the ball just falls to him and he volleys it in. Another highlight for Augsberg. Richter, Jedvaj has got so much space on this side. Tries to put the cross in, blocks, manages to get the cross in the second time. Gunagig heads clear. Only as far as Vargas. Gunagig again, only as far as Jedvaj. Richter with a shot, Korber with the save. We've got to tell them to show some passion and see if we can get anything in extra time. Oh, in added time, sorry. Nothing's happening. The clock's ticking down. 15 seconds left of this game. It's going to be a 0-0. A 2-0 defeat. Levitt, back to Aken, Collar. Are we going to make anything? That's full time. The referee blows his whistle. And 2 late goals for Augsburg means that we go out of the competition. Despite the result, I'm pleased with your performance. They are annoyed by that. So I'm going to say that they were unlucky. No, I'm going to say I'm not happy. Not happy. There you go. Some of them are confused, some of them aren't, but we had to say something. And let's just have a look. We got 150k for that, so that's not bad for a team going out of the first round. Get 150k. It's not too bad. I'm not too upset because it wasn't really on the cards. Should we see what else happened in today's fixtures? Dusseldorf turned it around. Wolfsburg won on penalties. Hertha Berlin won 8-0. And we'll have a look and see that Bayern fixture as well. Bayern won 3-0, Frankfurt won 2-1, and so did Hoffenheim. So yeah, so that's that game done. When we're now out of the cup, so now we've just got the league to focus on for the rest of the season, which will be nice. I think the next game that I'll bring you, I'll play a couple offline, and then we'll join you. We'll join back together for the Wiesbaden game. They actually won. They won their first game and then lost. But they are predicted to finish just above us in 17th place, and we will play them next episode. So not only is that the end of the cup run for us this year, it's also the end of episode 3. If you liked this video, it's a bit shorter than normal. Give it a like, give it a comment, and subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up to date with the Osnabrück journey. See you next time.